Hey, it's Mark Barrett in Miami, Florida. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my video here. So, the question of the hour is, what exactly is Ibuzz Pro? And what can it do to get you to that magical $10,000 a month income level in your direct sales or your network marketing business? That magical number, right? Now, I've been in the home-based business industry for over 25 years, and I know that let's face it, the single biggest problem that people have who are trying to start a home-based business or a network marketing business is generating an adequate supply of leads to actually power their business. I mean, let's face it, without leads, your business is pretty much dead. I mean, how many times can you go through your warm market list, right? How many times or how many hours can you spend at the coffee shop trying to chase down at prospects or at grocery stores, right? Now, I've been a fan of high volume lead generation, and it was, in fact, learning that single skill that allowed me to drive my network marketing business to over 1.5 million a year in income in less than 3 years. I mean, the fact is, generating huge lead flow and knowing how to handle that lead flow can make you a superstar in any business. Now, of course, I'm a big fan of generating leads using online systems like My Lead System Pro, since that's really where the huge volume of traffic is today. However, there are many good offline strategies I've used for years to drive big traffic, and they're not complicated. You just need a little coaching on actually how to implement them the best way. Now, before embracing the world of online marketing, one of my core approaches for several years was using a marketing approach called voice broadcasting, and I used it to generate a huge, consistent lead flow. Using voice broadcasting and some creative scripts I put together, I was sponsoring well over 10 reps a month into my network marketing business using a voice broadcast system called Ibuzz Pro. Now, voice broadcasting, what's the best way to explain it? It's actually an automated telemarketing service to where you can buy a data list of prospects for your particular industry, whatever you're trying to target, upload them to the voice broadcast company's website, record a short phone script about your opportunity, usually about 30 seconds, and boom, push a button and zip, there they go, right? It's a web-based software that's then going to dial hundreds or thousands of numbers, deliver your message to your live prospects, or leave a message on somebody's recording answering machine or voicemail, right, if they don't answer. And the key is to use automation. That's how these systems really power your numbers, right? They can generally dial and deliver that message to like 3,000 to 4,000 numbers in about 30 minutes or less, right? That is a lot of phone numbers to call. Now, using a lead sifting tool can be a killer if you do it right, since it allows you to rapidly sift through, let's say, 1,000 prospects in just a few minutes. And let's face it, even if only 1.5% or 2% respond, you now have 15 or 20 highly qualified prospects that have listened to your screening message and have indicated they're interested. Right? Want another 15 prospects? Just do it again. And the next time, blast out to 2,000 prospects and get 30 leads, right? Now, cost for this type of automated voice broadcasting generally ranges anywhere from, I don't know, a couple cents, 2 or 3 cents, to as much as 12 cents or more per connected call. Now, that means you can voice broadcast or blast out to 1,000 prospects for as little as, $25 or so. Now, this can be done with any type of a list, from opportunity seekers to genealogy lists to real estate brokers, basically anyone who qualifies as a prospect for your particular business. Now, in today's market, this approach works much better than approaches like mass email, because in today's market, there are so many spam filters out there. It's surprising that anybody gets email, even that's looking for it, right? Now, one big advantage of this type of marketing is that by the time your leads come in, they're actually pretty highly qualified. They've been sifted by listening to a short 30-second message that qualifies them. They've expressed an interest by pressing the number 1 button on their phone to get more information, and then they are transferred to a 5-minute screening voicemail to further qualify them for interest, and then they leave their name and phone number. So these are not exactly cold leads when you call them. They're actually waiting for your call, and they want some information. They want to talk to you, so that's a good thing. Now, that's pretty different from most types of phone marketing where people don't really want to talk to you. And so voice broadcast leads have actually been pre-sifted and pre-qualified, which is what I like about them. So let's talk about this low-tech lead generation tool, Ibuzz Pro. Now, the typical response some people have when hearing about this type of MLM lead approach is that I always hang up on those robocalls. They're so annoying, right? Their thought process is that since they hang up, everybody does, which is a very incorrect assumption. So let's examine the facts. Does voice broadcasting work to generate MLM leads? The answer is yes, and as a matter of fact, it works very well. Okay. What doesn't work is a bad script. Most people who do voice broadcasting to generate MLM leads use terribly unimaginative scripts. I mean, they're bad. They're painfully bad. right? I cringe when I hear somebody's call start off with, "Now I hate these automated calls too, but I have an important message for you," blah, 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 right? And I hang up right away because it's just so uncreative. Now, the difference between success and failure in voice broadcasting is in what I call copywriting. That's writing a powerful script. So let's assume you have a good script and you've gotten some good coaching from somebody who has a successful approach. And now to the nitty gritty, right? What are the options? How does it work? And what are the numbers, right? What are the stats, Mark? First, some quick numbers. Over the last 7 to 8 years using this type of marketing system, my numbers have ranged anywhere from 0.75% to over 5% or more response ratio-wise, right? That means that if I did a voice broadcast to a list of 1,000 prospects, I would generate anywhere from 7 to 50 leads on average. So yeah, this kind of works pretty well. So now there are connect charges, right? Now, there are many companies that offer voice broadcasting services in today's market, but the big split between the different companies, right, so you can make an intelligent choice here, is that there are companies who charge no setup fee, such as companies like VoiceShot, right, great company, great service, and companies who do charge a setup fee like IbuzzPro. Pro. Now, companies that don't charge a sign-up fee are all going to charge you higher rates for the automated calls you make, and companies who do charge you an upfront fee like IbuzzPro Pro charge a lot less for each call. So it looks to be a better deal on the surface to go with the company that has no upfront fee. But if you end up paying 12 cents per connected call as opposed to maybe 0.028, right, 2.8 cents a call, which is what IbuzzPro Pro charges, you end up paying a lot more for the no sign-up fee company, even in the short run. For example, if you run a voice broadcast campaign, blast your message out to a list of prospects, and you have 5,000 people that it connects with, right? That's either live person or voicemail. You would pay $600 in connect charges to companies like VoiceShot. Now, if you did the same call blast using IbuzzPro Pro, you would pay $140. That's a pretty big difference, right? You would have actually saved the cost of your system purchase of the $397, which is what it costs today, in your first day you did a broadcast, right? So let's talk about some lead sources. Once you got your system set up and ready to go, the next source is you're going to need some leads to send your message to. Now, of course, like with any type of marketing, there are some inside tricks that you're going to want to learn from somebody who's actually had a lot of success using a system like this. But basically, there are a number of categories you can target. You can you used to be able to target consumer data lists, right? These are just lists that you can buy very inexpensively, and they're done by zip codes. So they have these, software programs that go out and just pull them directly off of the internet, and it's like you can broadcast specifically to a neighborhood surrounding your store if you wanted to sell more pizzas or something, right? Now, you can no longer use consumer data list. I want to make that real clear because the telemarketing laws changed a couple of years ago, so you just can't do it. So straight consumer list, no, that's a no-no, right? But you don't want to do those anyway because in my experience in doing those, they're no good. Those prospects aren't any good, right? You spend too much money to get down to the goal. Now, you can use business-to-business list because anybody that has a business is specifically exempt from do not call regulations. So you can target specific business categories like that would make great opportunity lists or opportunity prospects for your particular business, like independent business owners, right? Maybe insurance or real estate or mortgage or something like that. And also that you can also target active network marketers, right? Now, with active network marketers, you can actually buy leads that have been professionally pulled off the internet, right, by software, where they go out and specifically target MLM companies' replicated websites. When you join an MLM, everybody gets a website, right? You put your name on there, you put your phone number on there. You've now converted your home phone, if that's your home phone, into a business listing. So you're exempt from do not call regulations. So, and those are really good prospects to go after because these are people that already are in MLM, so they like it. And we know that your average MLMer transitions from company to company about every 4 months. So, hey, you just got to catch them in one of those transitions, right? You can also buy that same software to actually scrape your own leads off the internet and get them for free. Yeah, free is better, right? Actually, with IbuzzPro Pro, that software actually comes for free with the system too. So there are other lists and types of lists you can use, like business opportunity seeker leads, surveyed leads, genealogy list. That's a list of all the distributors in a particular MLM company. You have to look around for those a little bit, right? Or know somebody that has them. IbuzzPro Pro maintains a lead store where you can actually buy leads. And if you have a knowledgeable sponsor in iBuzz, they probably have their own resources for leads as well, right? So the response ratios. Now, if you're doing direct marketing of a product, it's a direct sales pitch where you're saying, Bob, I'm not going to give you the exact script, but you say, hey, Bob, I was calling you because you got to check out this company, right? So you're directly trying to bring them into a company. Your response ratios, or mine in the past, have ranged 0.75% to 1.25%. That translates to about 7 to 12 leads per 1,000, right? That actually connect. If you're marketing Ibuzz Pro as a marketing tool, right, the number's actually higher. You're going to go in the range, I've had in the range of 1.5 to 5% or more, right? There's a couple tricks in doing it. So you need to get some coaching from somebody that's actually done it. Now, the reason you'd want to market Ibuzz Pro as actually a marketing tool is that once you invest the money actually to buy the product, it's actually an affiliate product. So you pay the $397, and then after you're already involved in using the product, you can turn around and resell the product. Now, the first sale that you generate, it's a one-up system, so that goes to your sponsor for coaching you and bringing you into business, compensates them for helping to make you successful, showing you the tricks. And then after that, you make $300 every time you sell one of the systems. So there are a number of people that actually go out there and market this as a money generator for your business, right? And of course, the nice part about this type of a tool is, as you know, in network marketing, if you're sponsoring people into your network marketing business using any particular type of a lead strategy, those people typically want to do exactly the same thing to generate their leads. So if you bring them in through voice broadcasting, they're going to want to do the same thing, and then they buy the voice broadcasting system from you. So you make a little extra bonus in addition to the $100 or so you're going to make when you sign up reps in your particular company. So to kind of wrap it all up, I guess in the final analysis, voice broadcast, I mean, it is a really powerful marketing tool if you use it correctly. It does generate leads. It's low tech. It's not hard to understand. And you combine the profit potential of the affiliate product, which is that $300 every time you make a sale, with generating leads for your business, and you can make it a pretty profitable combination for your business. So anyway, once again, if you want to learn some of the tricks that I use in generating leads, or I did for years using Ibuzz Pro and voice broadcasting, and I sponsored well over 10 people a month into my MLM business when I was using this particular tool. I'm happy to show you how to do that. All you got to do is go to the link right down below on this video. Click on the link. It'll take you actually over to my website, where you get a lot more information specifically about how Ibuzz Pro works and how you can put it to use for you and your business. It's Mark Barrett in Miami, Florida, and I hope this has been useful information for you. Thanks. Take care.